All right, when you're using LAMP Words for Life, sometimes you want to, when you're following an individual's lead, you want to use a tool called Vocabulary Builder. And Vocabulary Builder is a great tool. It allows you to follow the individual's desire to say something or follow their lead, and you see they want to say something, you can give them that word where it's more isolated and easier to see. Okay, so let's say I saw an individual, I was working with them, and all of a sudden they wanted help getting up in the chair. So I can see what they wish they could say. I try to show them where it is, but they just are having trouble finding it. So here's how I can make it, using Vocabulary Builder, can maybe make them have more opportunity to be successful in this moment. You start by hitting Menu right here. Then you go to Vocabulary Builder. And the hardest part is to remember to swipe this to on right here. Right here, you have to remember to turn it on. Then you can go right over here to the corner and say Disable All. Now you can go up here to this search window, because when you touch this, it hid all the words. Now you can say Search, and you can type the word help. As soon as you see it, you can actually touch it. So now once I can see it, I can touch it right here or anywhere on this box. And anywhere on here, we'll put that little check mark there. So now I just hit Done. And you'll see everything disappeared with that word. Now oftentimes once they find that word, they're successful, you're ready to try another word like help me. So now you could go in here and you could say Menu, Vocabulary Builder. It's already on. Skip the Disable All. Just go up to Search and do the word me. Once you type the word me in, touch it and say Done. Now they can say help me. So see how that works? Now watch this little trick for really fun. So now they've done it 3 or 4 times where they've said help me, and they're really liking doing it, they're smiling, they're engaged. Now you can hit Menu, Vocabulary Builder, you can turn it off right here, say Done, and all the words come back. Now if they have trouble now, what's really slick is you can go in here and say Menu, Vocabulary Builder, and when you turn it back on right here and say Done, it remembers where you were last, so it gives you an opportunity to go back to the activity. So let's do let's do another one another way. So Menu, Vocabulary Builder, let's turn it off and say Done, and let's get all the words back. All right, so I'm going to show you another way to do it if you have a list of words, and the way I just showed you works really well if you're just doing one word really quickly. But if you're wanting to do a set of words, let's say I have like cooking, and while I'm cooking, my kids have to have something fun to do, and so they're going to make me do things while I cook. So they're sitting at the counter, and they're going to make me eat and kiss and cry and jump and go and stop. It's a fun activity for them to do. So I'm going to show you a quicker way to do this. You're going to go to Menu, you're going to go to Vocabulary Builder, you're going to turn it on again, and you're going to say Disable All again. So right here you hit Disable All, but instead of going up here to the search window, this time you're going to go down here and touch right here where it says Quick Edit. Once you touch here, go ahead and do it, Quick Edit. Now you're going to touch right here where it says Word or Phrase. Now you're going to say the word like cry. As soon as you see it, you're going to type the word Add Word. Then you're going to say the word eat. This is just up to you what you want to come up with. Then you'll say Add Word. Stop. I want you to notice something. When I get to a certain number of letters, it'll show up in the gray. So if I'm doing the word, let's say I wanted them to kiss. There I can see it up there. I don't have to type the whole thing, Add Word. But if I type a word that's not in there, it doesn't show up, so you can kind of see if a word's going to be in there. All right, so that tells you. All right, so then when you hit Done here, when you get all your words in there, you hit Done. What's nice is you can see your list. Now you can hit Save. Now while you're here, just go ahead this time and say Done one more time. Okay, so this was nice because they're spaced apart. This would make it easier for a kid to learn. You could add a few more, but I always try to think about how they're going to be, motor plans can be more unique from each other and visual perception. And this ends up being a nice little group of words. Okay, so you've decided that they want to make you sing. So you go Menu, Vocabulary Builder. You could do it either this way or this way. Now add the word sing. Touch it on that bar, say Done. Now it showed up.
Sing.
Okay, so what happens if you like this and want to save it? I mean, you wouldn't want to have to redo this every day. And so if every day or every once in a while you like cooking and the kids like telling you what to do while you're cooking and you wanted to use this again, I just want to teach you that you can save a list of words. So once you've created it and you've used it and you liked it or just created it, you go ahead and hit Menu, hit Vocabulary Builder again, and look right here. You got Save List and File List. Well, you need to save it first. So touch here where it says Save List. Name it something you can remember. I'm going to name this one T because I'm afraid I got other ones in there. And then I'll do cook. And then I'm going to hit save. Say OK. And done. All right, so let's go ahead and make another one for colors. It doesn't really make sense, but let's just do it so we have two to switch between. Hit Menu, Vocabulary Builder, Disable All, because you're creating a new list. So disable all, hit Quick Edit. Now let's do some colors together. Red, do whatever you want. Add, blue, add, green. That's enough. We don't hit, it's not a practice to see how many you know your colors. Hit save. If you know you're going to do it again, if you know you're going to want to use this color list again, I would just do save right while you're in here. So hit save list again. I'm going to name this one again TTTTT colors, just so I know it's the ones we're doing today. And then I'm going to hit save. Say OK and done. Now here's your colors. So now you got, that's kind of nice too there. This is a little bit of a problem, but they're spaced apart nice. So you had fun picking the color of M&Ms you get to eat.
Blue.
You're loving your M&Ms.
Blue.
You toggle out of there by Vocabulary Builder. You turn it off again right here. Say done. They were having fun with the M&Ms. Now they're overwhelmed. So now you go back to Vocabulary Builder. Turn it back on. Say done. Now they're back doing the colors as successful. And all of a sudden it becomes time to cook. And you want to get to that activity. Menu. Vocabulary Builder, look here, there's your file list right here. So you say, let me go grab a different one. File list, there's my TTT cook. Load that file. Say done. Look, the magic, there it is. I'm back in my cooking activity. I can make people cry.
Cry.
I can make people sing.
Sing.
Now they're ready for the color activity. Menu, Vocabulary Builder, File List, Colors. Load that file. Done. And don't forget your Menu, Vocabulary Builder, your quick toggle off and on. Always seeing what they can do with everything showing. So that's how you use Vocabulary Builder. That's how you create a list, save a list, and pull it back up. The one danger I want to show you is that when you add a word to a Vocabulary Builder list, you can save it. So back to our, let's go to Vocabulary Builder again and turn it on. And let's load our list. Let's go to the file list and let's load the cooking activity one more time. So now you're in here and everything's going fine, and you decided to add the word, you got kiss in here, but you've decided to add the word
kiss.
Hug. So you go to Menu, Vocabulary Builder, you do the quick edit because you liked how that worked. You just were, I mean, you kind of liked the way you do it quickly, one word. You did hug and you said done. And you, now look, you had kiss and hug, and you really loved it.
Hug.
But if you don't remember to save it right now,
hug.
The next time you load it, if you go to Vocabulary Builder, File List, and you load the cook, I want you to understand why hug disappeared. Hug disappears because you didn't save it.
Kiss.
So the trick is, when you go to Vocabulary Builder and you add new words to the list you're already using, so you've added a word, which happens often. You say, I wish I would have had this word in there. The one trick, once you've added a word that you want to leave in that list, you have to remember when you were in Vocabulary Builder, go to Save List. And either name it something else, name it something that you can remember, or rename it. The same thing and update it. So now when I go to File List, I have Cook with Hug added. All right, so I hope that makes sense. You do have to remember to save it after you make a change. All right, and you might not have noticed this, but one more fun thing about Vocabulary Builder is when you're in here under File List and you touch one, look at these options. You can load the file, you could copy it to Dropbox, but I love this Share a File. If you hit Share a File, you can then go to Email, and you can email this to somebody. So you put their email in there and then hit Send, it's going to send it to that person. If they open that file up on that iPad, then it drops it right into here for them. You just say Open With, and you say Words for Life, and it puts it right into their iPad. Okay, that's a little more than I probably should have put in this video, but I hope that you understand Menu, Vocabulary Builder. You turn it on and off here. You quickly grab a word here. Quick Edit does a list of words. Save a list here, and this is where you go get them in the future. When you want to, after you've saved them, they show up over here. Then you say Done. All right, that's Vocabulary Builder. It's a great tool. I hope it helps the people you work with.